Hi there, everybody. I have some exciting news for you. I cannot believe this, but Falcom just had a massive Trails announcement. And they are just doing a great job over at Nisa. I've just got to say, they're doing a fantastic job with the Trails series. They took it over from Xseed maybe 2 or so years ago, and Xseed was really slow on their translations. But Nisa took it over, and wow, they're flying through. We got Zero, Azure, Nayuta, and Reverie all together in like, what, 1 year? Maybe like a year and a half? Like, unfrickin' believable job that they are doing with their translations and everything. And then, I brought this up in the news show, I think it was maybe last week, maybe the week before that there were some PS5 ports in the works of Cold Steel. We saw them being rated, and those were finally announced officially. And they're coming in a collection as well in early 2024. So that could be winter or that could be spring, and it's coming to the PS5. And right now, Cold Steel 3 and 4 for the PS4, they're pretty expensive, actually. So this might be a good way to get into the series if you haven't yet gotten into them, or if you can't get a hold of the original versions. They're actually coming out in a collection together, so 2 games in 1. And it has a limited edition as well, and I am going to include links to all these limited editions down in the comments section. This limited edition comes with a hardcover art book that's about 260 pages long, an Erebonia postcard, character cards, a collector's edition box, a huge Erebonia map, and then they were kind of questionable on whether it comes with the steelbook or not, but I think at the end they said it doesn't come with the steelbook, but it does also come with digital bonus soundtracks and cosmetic DLC on launch. So if y'all want that and you want to add it to your Trails collection, and I have a massive Trails collection right now, then you are definitely going to want to pre-order that and pick that up. And then we had another announcement that I think some people were hoping for, but nobody really knew if we were going to get it. But hey, we got it! Kuro no Kiseki is now coming in English as Trails Through Daybreak, and this is coming summer 2024. So we know that the Cold Steel ports are going to come out before Kuro no Kiseki, so we know that those will come out winter, spring, whereas this is going to come out sometime in the summer. And this starts a brand new arc, a brand new storyline taking place in Calvard. Just as Trails in the Sky took place in Liberl, and Zero and Azure took place in Crossspell, and Cold Steel took place in Erebonia, this is starting its own brand new story in Calvard. So if you haven't yet gotten into the series and you're wondering about it, this would actually be a pretty good place to start. Yeah, you'll miss some references because it's Trails, but you know, it's brand new characters that we've never seen before. They introduced them all in the trailer. There was a bunch of them, and it's a brand new area that we haven't seen before either. So this might be a good place to, get your feet wet with the games and see if you actually like that. Another thing that they said was that your actions can actually influence the storyline, or they can influence the antagonists or the villains. So basically your choices actually matter here, which hasn't been the case in the Trails series thus far. Basically, you just kind of go through the story and everybody says what they say and it is what it is. You don't really get, choices or options or selections on what to do, but here you actually do. They went into the battle system. They said that's going to be a seamless transition into the battles, and that the battle system has been completely overhauled to feel a little bit smoother, a little bit nicer, not as clunky, and I didn't think it was all that clunky as well, but they said it doesn't feel as clunky, so hey, I am certainly looking forward to that. Instead of being like a bracer or a police officer or a teacher or a student or whatever, this time you're kind of like a bounty hunter or like a mercenary, and you play as Van, who doesn't really have any kind of allegiance to anybody. He kind of just does his own little thing, and he looks to be a pretty cool protagonist. He reminds me a little bit of Yuri from Trails of Vesperia, just kind of going off and doing his own little thing and everything. And he basically has been doing his own thing until he takes on a job from Agnes, and that kind of changes the course, or changes his viewpoint, changes his way of looking at things, and then he's able to go out and, save Calvard, save the world. So this is coming out for the Nintendo Switch, the PS4, the PS5, and the PC. It also looks like he can transform into kind of like a mech-y sort of thing. Kind of like Reen can, or at least he can summon Valimar. But it looked like he was like actually transformed into this mech at one point during the trailer. So that was interesting. This one also comes with a limited edition, of course, has a deluxe edition, has a steelbook this time, although the other one didn't have a steelbook, has a hardcover art book of about 240 pages, has an Arkwright Solutions business card case, 6 postcards, and of course the box. And then there is another version that has Agnes and Van plushies along with it, and again, links to those will be down in the video description. I am just super excited about this. The Trails series is one of my favorite series. I've loved them since I've picked up, since I picked up Tear of Vermilion back on the PSP, let alone, Trails in the Sky. Like, I've been playing these games for a long time, almost 20 years now I've been playing these Trails games, and they are just fantastic. I love them, and I cannot wait to go off and explore Calvard, and I'm so happy that Nice is really pumping these games out and doing such a great job with everything, because, we'd be waiting years if we were waiting on that other company to do this. So let me know what all of y'all think about this in the comments section. Let me know if you're as excited about this as I am, because I am just stoked. And as always, have a good day.